Thursday night kickoff, baby. Dalton Kincaid season, Josh Allen rushing yard season. We're talking about this Bucs and Buffalo Bill kickoff right here, right now. Thursday night football. File on in. This is my little pixie poo for week number 8. Jump on board, Underdog Fantasy promo code Smitty, if you will, if you dare. And I'll be dropping that right this very second. Here's that link right now. I'm going to pin that link in the live chat. If anybody wants to do Underdog Fantasy promo code Smitty with me, click that link. Drop these hires and the lower on Rashad. We got Rashad White under 71.5 yards against the Buffalo Bill defense. Injuries, doesn't matter. Dalton Kincaid higher than 39.5. Baker Mayfield higher than 2.5 sacks taken. Mike Evans 58.5 yards. And Josh Allen, he's going to get his wheels going in this one, get the treads used up. He hasn't been rushing for a lot of yards lately. We're going to go with the higher on the 23.5 rushing yards. Bills team is in the tunnel. Lights are down. Lights are now off. Your boys here, the Fantasy Football Show, begins right now. File in, ladies and gentlemen. File on in.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
Live whenever news breaks. Live before game time. Live after game time. That means that Thursday Night Football, Smitty goes live after the game. Smitty goes live before the game. This is the 8 p.m. show per usual, but we do a little shorter show on Thursdays because we do come back and do a wrap-up show. We'll go deep into the first quarter. We usually do. Sometimes we stream our reaction to the whole game, but this time, I don't know. We'll see. I got to get some food in me, get back, talk about the Thursday game. Hopefully, we're talking about this man right here, Dalton freaking Kincaid. My soundboard and everything is not working right now per usual. That's par for the course. So I'm trying to get that fixed right now so I can start pushing all kinds of Dalton Kincaid buttons. I can't even hit my Dalton Kincaid button. What is going on here? First super chat of the evening is from John. John says Ridley or James Cook rest of season. I'm going to go Ridley, bro. I'm not even wavering on this one. I know a lot of people are, but Ridley is going to make a lot of people feel very, very sad, I think, in a way that I feel is positive, in a way that's going to make them sad. I'm going Ridley. Ridley's going to be very good going forward. 4-3, do I trade JJ for AJ Brown even though I have Smith? JJ for AJ Brown. Probably say if you feel you need to win now, you're 4-3, you don't probably feel that. You probably feel like you're close to that point. I think I'd rather have JJ at this point. I don't know that it's tough. AJ Brown's every week that JJ doesn't play and the week goes by, he's closer to coming back, and his value is going to start climbing and climbing and climbing. So I lean toward JJ because you can kind of, I think, float for a while because you're 4-3. Had you been 1 win, 2 wins, I'd maybe consider the AJ Brown side, but that's just my take initially. $10 hauler from my boy Isan. Isan, my soundboard's not working, so I can't hit the moonshot right now. I will make it up to you. Moonshot manual. 10 team 4-3, non-PPR. Stroud, Murray, JJ, Olave, Wilson, Kirk. What are we doing here? Just traded Garrett Wilson and James Cook for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Smitty approved. Love it, love it. I can't hit the Smitty approved button because my soundboard's not working. Our pets' heads are falling off. $10 hauler from Hassan. And our first super chat of the day. Appreciate you. Sorry I have no ability to hit a standing O or anything. To my other previous super chatter. Who was that? The first super chat of the day. Let's at least acknowledge that it was John. John, appreciate you being that first super chatter. This one from Michael. Michael says Kincaid or Ingram. Call me crazy, but attention. Would Dalton Kincaid please report to the moon and the end zone, baby? Dalton Kincaid, please report. The only active tight end. Dalton Kincaid will be the only tight end active for the Bills in their Week 8 matchup against the Buccaneers. Breaking news. Please report to the end zone. That's me. You don't have to follow my lead. I'm a little bit crazy. Michael, appreciate you. Let's do it live. Syndicate, appreciate you. $2 hauler. Would you start Dalton Kincaid over Laporta? Now, here's where I say to you, I am not saying don't start Dalton Kincaid in this matchup. He's the only active tight end. I think there is a world where these two are the same, the exact same. Are you safer to say, let's let it lie a week and simmer a week? And even if Kincaid goes nuts and has an 80-yard touchdown game, Laporta could still do that. So I think the smart, logical person would say you got to start Laporta. And maybe you have a trade dilemma on your hands after this week. But that's really what it's all about at this point. You can't say put Laporta on the bench. You could say put Ingram on the bench. You could say put Waller on the bench. This is a top 5 to 6 tight end potentially, but there's still risk in that ranking. And Laporta is ranked essentially above him. But that's a great question. Bare Bones, hey Smitty, would you start Laporta over Ridley in the flex? I would not. Kincaid in the tight end spot. I would say you're probably going with Laporta and Ridley. But if you feel very apprehensive about Ridley, then go Kincaid and Laporta. There's nothing wrong with that, Bear Down. I just love Ridley still. I don't even waver. I know a lot of people are upset. They're questioning it. They're fearful. They're shaking, Shelley's. They're ridiculous Richards, and they're just sitting there. They're ridiculous. Just sitting there shaking, holding themselves, like just shivering, like just petrified as can be. I'm not at all. I'm running him out as my wide receiver 2, or at least my 3, and I'm laughing about it. I'm not scared about Ridley. This one right here from JC, Olave Gibbs for CD Mixon. I'm gonna go CD Mixon, but then I try and trade Mixon. I really think there's some better value on that. Nah, you know what? Give me Olave Gibbs. Give me Olave Gibbs. Ride it out. Gibbs is going to explode this week. Maybe you can trade him. Give me Olave Gibbs. Very, very close, though. Mixon's just not... I feel like maybe he has more trade value, but then again, I doubt it. I don't know who's going to trade for him. $2 hauler from Michael. Who do we like rest of season, CD or Pollard? Probably Pollard, but very arguable. 2 more super chats, and I got a couple phone calls. You guys can dial in. Michael says, trade my Garrett Wilson for Gibbs. I think Garrett Wilson and Gibbs are very even right now. I'd rather have Gibbs this week, but I do think Garrett Wilson is borderline like 10 to 14 overall wide receiver value go forward. I know it sounds a little boldish, but look, their schedule's been crazy. You'll probably see a video tomorrow talk about Garrett Wilson being one of the better buy low wide receiver 1s in fantasy because he's not a wide receiver 1 to anybody. So you get him as a wide receiver 2, and his schedule has been brutal. It's opening up. His schedule gets very nice, and things are getting better and better and better, and he's getting targeted like crazy. He's 50% of the red zone targets from Zach Wilson, and his schedule looks great. Jags, Giants, or Texans this week? Probably go, I guess, Jags. Rest of season, and Jags are just a good play. They seem to be always a good start, and I think they're right around like 5 overall for defensive scoring, Joe. So I'd roll that way versus like the weekly play, which is okay weekly play. It's not like you have an amazing weekly slam. You're going to drop the Jags. I'd rather just keep the Jags. Travis Marsman extraordinaire. You got 30 seconds. Going to roll through the phone calls. What can I do for you, young man?
Yeah, I'll make it quick. It's I just want to make sure I'm got the right thinking here. So I have Hawkinson, Laporta, Kincaid, and DK Metcalf. Should I go with Hawkinson, Laporta, and Metcalf as my tight end 2 flex and leave Kincaid on the bench tonight?
Hawkinson, Laporta. Sorry, what's the dilemma? Hawkinson, Laporta, and what?
Metcalf. And Kincaid.
Okay.
I have 2 flexes and a tight end spot.
Okay, so Kincaid, Hawkinson, Laporta, DK. Is that correct?
Yep.
Kincaid, Hawkinson, Laporta. I mean, look, DK is a tough bird to assess right now. I think the last report out there today was that DK, here, let me just read this report. DK Metcalf remained full participant. So that's good. I don't know that I'm starting Kincaid over him yet. I think Hawkinson, who's banged up, would be the concern, but if he doesn't He was upgraded to a limited participation in Thursday's practice. After being did not practice on Wednesday, Hockenson was upgraded to a limited session Thursday. The Vikings tight end one has been peppered with 20 targets in the first 2 games without Justin Jefferson hamstring, and it should be in line for a busy day. This coming from NBC Sports. Yeah, if it's me, I'd say the smart, logical move for you is to not bench any of the big dogs here. It just like it sucks you can't partake in the Kincaid show tonight, but logic says you're probably getting a little too crazy. Like, you need to make a trade. You'll soon have the ability to make a trade if, let's say, Kincaid does go nuts.
I'm working on a couple. I got Kincaid a couple other weeks too, so I get to enjoy it either way.
Yeah, and that's good.
All right, I'll stick with those 3 then. That's what I was going with. I just want to make sure that I wasn't missing something here. So.
No, I don't think so. I think that's probably the smart move. But as long as you got other shares at Kincaid, you'll be plenty happy. All right, bro. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Smitty.
Mars Man Extraordinaire. Later. Okay, we got G-Man on the phone. G-Man, what's up, my guy?
Hey, sir. Should I start either Kareem Hunt, James Cook, or Aaron Jones this week?
Kareem Hunt, James Cook, or Aaron Jones?
Yep.
I know it seems like, okay, he's even said I wasn't 100% in that game. I don't really know if he'll be 100% this week, but he does have a lot more time to still get 100%. So, like, don't be surprised if all of a sudden he says he's feeling great, because his question was asked days ago or whatever. I'm going Aaron Jones in that scenario. Even if he's still sharing enough work, that's a sharing situation across the board anyway. So, Aaron Jones for me. Kickoff here. Buffalo Bills kicking the ball off. Appreciate you, my guy. Anything else, B-Men, real quick?
That's it. I'm good. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, later. This question came in really late here. 891. Andrews or Dalton. You can't really sit Andrews. There are about 4 or 5 tight ends that are locked in above Kincaid, even if we're excited about Kincaid. And Andrews is one of them. Doesn't mean you can't find a way to put him in your flex. But, I mean, the smart play was Andrews. If you win Kincaid, I'm rooting for you, though. But you certainly can't get too excited and start acting illogically. You know what I'm saying? So be smart about it, and Andrews is not a player you sit. Like, you could sit maybe your flex if your flex is shaky or injured and playing banged up anyway. And we got Baker in the gun. Baker in the gun with Rachaad White behind him. You've got my hires and lowers right here from Underdog Fantasy, promo code Smitty. Rachaad White ripping off about a 4.5 yard run. That's not good right here to start, but I still got 71.5 yards that he needs to get and rack up. But okay, White, I see you, White. Rachaad White sees my pick right here is what he's going to do. He's going to ruin this entire thing. Why take the lower? I know, like, lowers always crush me. Whenever I think I can get crafty with a lower, we'll see. Kyler off the injury report. Yes, hammer, but he's not yet indicated that he'll start yet, but it's looking good. Baker in the gun. No running back in the backfield with them. Batted in the air. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. It looks like that was a 6-yard run by Rachaad. Rashaad's a good running. Can I say something? Can I be honest with you guys? Rachaad White, I've never doubted his ability. Very few channels or analysts out there told you about Rachaad White before I did. Arizona State University. I'm in Arizona. I was super high on him. He's a moon man last year. I love him. Absolutely love him. One of the best receiving backs in the National Football League. You heard what I just said. His situation just isn't conducive to elite fantasy football play or good volume or production. That's why I don't love Rachaad White this year. It has nothing to do with his talent. It's kind of a waste of a talent. Like, if he got traded to Buffalo, if he got traded to the Ravens, and he got injected into a lineup, I love him. I'd love him in James Cook's role. He would do about 20 to 25% better work in James Cook's role. Okay, Baker with a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from the gun. Baker drops back, launches one to Mike Evans, but Mike Evans is wide open. Wide open, and Baker says, hey, catch this awful pass. Baker's been doing pretty well this year, but that was an awful throw. That was an awful throw. I'm going to see what Miss Smitty wants for food real quick. Miss Smitty, what are we doing? All right, let's see if she wants. I really want this egg fried rice from this really like nice little. It's like a gourmet little spot. Egg fried rice sounds good right now. Baker under center penalty. Looks like Bucs offsides if I had to guess. Yes, it is. We're at about a 10-12 second delay on YouTube probably. White, Rashad White to Philly. That's the same back as Swift though. That wouldn't make any sense. It's a fun thought for sure, but they wouldn't trade for another back that has that same skill set. Like Rashad White's he's bigger than Swift. By how much I don't know, but he's still a similar type back. They'd probably be like, give us Derrick Henry for a 3rd round pick or whatever the hell Derrick costs. In the gun, Baker takes a snap, throws a quick pass, swarmed by the Buffalo defense. They say nope. They say nope. 3rd down. 3rd down and a biscuit. 0-0, 13-15 left on the clock. Buffalo Bill defense, beaten up a little bit, but like still the Buffalo Bill defense, still a top 3-4 defense in the National Football League. And they're saying, let's get the ball to Dalton. Let's get this football back and make a Dalton day. Dalton Kincaid day. What a burger. Oh, fumble or incomplete pass. Buffalo Bills, incomplete pass. He didn't even have it. It is going to be a punt, ladies and gentlemen. It will be soon. Buffalo Bill football. Dalton Kincaid season kicks off soon. Why is my soundboard not working? Goodness gracious. It's so frustrating. I wish I could. Let me see if I could reset my soundboard. I would love to be able to. Hold on a second. I would love to be able to do this. Give me a minute here. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can get this soundboard reset. Okay. One soundboard reset. Second soundboard reset. Let's see if we can do it live, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm sorry about this. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't think I can get it going. I don't have any of my buttons. It feels like I don't have the ability to perform this show I feel like a football player without a football. I feel like Josh Allen without Dalton Kincaid. That's how I feel right now. We got 3 supers that came in here. Yvonne, sucks being 3 minutes behind. Heartbroken, says Yvonne. Why are you heartbroken over that? Why does that make you sad, Yvonne? Appreciate you very much. 3 minutes behind. You shouldn't be 3 minutes behind, though. YouTube delay's 10. You mean you're trying to catch up? Put it on 2 speed, bro. Put it on 2 speed. I'll talk like this, and then I'll talk real fast, and then you can catch up real quick, Yvonne. And then you'll be back caught up, and then you'll have all the 3 super chats that I'm going to read right now, all fixed, and you'll be good. Slum. $10 holler. Can't even hit the button. I want to hit the button so bad. Moonshot. T-Law, ETN, K9, Chase, Addy. No, Addy. Why did I see Waddle as Addison? Because it says ADD. I don't know. Waddle, Goddard, McLaurin, Garrett Wilson. I just traded Madison for Ridley. I love that trade. Let the haters hate. They probably even tried to veto it in your league. They can't trade for Ridley. He's a backup. We're going to veto that trade. I love it. I love the trade. Any moves? Love your team. I like your team a lot. I'm not really moving anything unless I'm upgrading T-Law to Tua. Try and get Tua. Try and get Burrow. Try and get Kyler using T-Law and Hendy. T-Law and maybe Madison. Or you just got rid of Madison. T-Law and McLaurin. T-Law and McLaurin. T-Law. I'd even give up Waddle to get that quarterback, bro, like Tua. It's important. It's important, and it gives you security that you kind of need, and you'll sleep like a baby with the quarterback in there, bro. I'm not saying T-Law's garbage. I'm just saying if you get that upgrade, it's nice. $5 hauler. Hey Smith got Burrow, Pollard, Javonte, Roshan, Spears, Amon, Flowers, Calvin, Dell, JSN. Got Achane on the bench. I'm 3 and 4 man moves. I love that you got Achane and Pollard coming in strong with Burrow. Okay, Amon, Roth, Flowers, Dell. And Ridley, you're pretty good. There's not a lot to move here. The only sell high player would be Pollard, and you got Achane coming in, but like Pollard for, let's say you can get like an Eckler straight up, or Eckler and something. People are freaking out about Eckler right now. It's crazy. Aaron Jones is interesting if you get another wide receiver, but I don't know that you necessarily need to freak out yet. You know, Amon-Ra for, let's call it Olave and something. Let's call it CeeDee Lamb and something. You know, if you get something significant and some sort of upgrade, then those trading of Amon or Pollard makes sense if you're getting the right player, like Bijan and something for Pollard. It just depends on how people are freaking out. Buffalo Bills take the football down to about the 18-yard line of the first pass, throwing it to Shakir. Nice little first down throw by Josh Allen, who I expect to run for a lot more yards in this game. That's why I hit the higher on Underdog Fantasy, 39.5 rushing. I'm sorry, not what was it? It's 23.5 on the bottom here, 23.5 rushing yards. Marsman, rock out. What can I do for you, pal?
Yeah, I got a trade offer. I would get Richardson, but want my number 1 and number 2 next year.
Number 1 for who? Josh Allen, 9-yard run.
For Richardson, the quarterback.
Yeah, I take Richardson over. Look, Richardson's going to be... We're going to have a topic on this, rock out. In fact, I'm going to write it down to make sure that I talk about it. But Richardson, I'll do a video on that on the main channel and on the Dynasty channel about start prepping for Richardson now. People are disappointed. You can get him cheaper than he should be. People are worried about him. They think he's going to keep getting hurt. He's not on the top of mind right now. Shakir breaking off a big run down to about the 50-yard line. Or not a run, a catch and go. A catch and go. Shakir to the 50. Josh Allen looked like a surgeon on the field. Looking like an absolute surgeon. And Shakir's going to open up and spread out this attack, right? They're trying to blanket Diggs. Shakir's stretching the field. Diggs is stretching the field and going across the middle and going all over the place because that's what Diggs does. But guess who's going to benefit in a couple plays from now? We're going to get a little Dalton Kincaid action across the middle. Let's go, Dalton. Let's hope he's not. Yeah. Let's go. Shakir. No, that was a Gabe Davis. Oh my God, that throw was unbelievable. That looked like it was going to be an interception 10 times out of 9. 10 times out of 9, that was an INT. Josh Allen looking like a surgeon on the field. Josh Allen went back to school and got his MD again in throwing precision. How do you throw that play? And how does Gabe Davis pull that in? He normally drops those things. From the gun, no running back. Josh Allen takes a snap. Is he looking Kincaid's direction finally? Gabe Davis catches it. First down, or close to it. He might have stepped out of bounds. Gabe Davis getting involved. This is good. All right, rock out. Anything else? Unbelievable.
Yeah, so you would take that Richardson for the top 2 picks next year.
Would it take Richardson for the what pick is it though? Do you think?
I'll probably have like a top 5 pick. My first round and second round you want.
That's tough. If it's like the first, second, third overall pick, it's tough. And it's a 1 QB?
Super flex.
Super flex, you got to do it. A smash. Doesn't matter. Even if it's like the number 3 pick. You know, if it was the number 1, I'd question it. But Isaac says Kincaid just not a target, bro. Well, it's the first drive, Isaac. Calm down. Josh Allen throws the ball away. We're literally like 9 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first quarter, Isaac. You can't get too crazy. He's going to get probably 5 or 6 receptions on the whole game. And you're hoping he pulls in all of his targets. You're talking about maybe 6, 7, 8 targets on the whole game. We're fine, Isaac. We're fine. Appreciate you, though. Isaac, don't be a panicked Isaac. Come on, Isaac. Josh Allen in the gun, 2nd and 10. Yeah, super flex rock out. That's a smash. Do it. Is that trade on the table? You gotta hit the button. It's super flex Richardson for a future first round pick that probably is not 1, 2, or 3 overall. You got to do it in a super flex. That's fantastic. Pass reeled in by Shakir is going to be 3rd down and probably like 4 or so. All right, rock out. Appreciate you. Do that deal. Do it live.
All right, let's hit it right now.
All right, later. That's good. Superflex Richardson is fantastic. Hoosiers, you're about 10 seconds ahead, bro. I'm in Florida. Okay. Well, I'm probably 10 seconds ahead for you, but I'm 10 seconds behind on a YouTube delay. So that's why I'm saying if the ball's getting snapped right now to Josh Allen with Cook in the backfield, 3rd and 6, just got snapped. That's not necessarily my TV behind. Diggs catching the football, but he's short. This is going to be about 4th and 3. What do the Bills do here? Probably kick it. Yep. Diggs. Come on, Diggs. Do your job. Do your job, Diggs. Do your job. Kincaid's going to the end. No, Kincaid was doing like a 15-yard out. I can't wait. You guys, I feel Kincaid in the end zone. I feel it in the end. I feel him in the end zone. I feel him in the end zone. I might need to end the live stream. I've had my glasses on the entire time, the lucky glasses, but maybe I have to end the live stream for the touchdown to happen. My Lave and Laporta for his Lamar. Look, if you need a quarterback so badly you're getting worked over, it makes sense, but that's a lot to give, but it's understandable, and I do try and get more if I'm you. I offer Kamara, Ridley, and Tony for Achane and Waddle, and the guy basically called Kamara and Ridley trash players. Well, he doesn't know what he's talking about if he thinks Kamara is a trash player, number one. He's a top 5 running back. This guy doesn't know. He needs to go back to the college, the fantasy football show, College Full of Knowledge, because we'll school him about what a top 5 running back looks like. It's Alvin Kamara. He's a PPR machine. Unless you're a non-PPR, which he's still great, but he's not near the same. It's like taking his cape off. But Ridley, let people doubt Ridley. I love Achane, bro. I still try and get Achane. But it doesn't sound like this guy's a negotiator. It sounds like he's a Noah. You know? Corn coming in with a $2 hauler. CD Pacheco for Goddard, Brees, and Devontae Smith. Give me the Brees and Devontae Smith side, bro. That's a smash. That's like a quiet lambasting, you know? At least take him to dinner. Traded Gibbs, Hunt, Addison for Keenan Allen. Look, I'd probably rather have Keenan Allen given how he's been playing, but diversifying, in your case, you're trading away the diversification and you're getting the one player. So you're compacting all of your diluted value into one player, and it's riskier that way, but it's heavier hitting. I would say, like, you could be very, very upset at yourself if Addison hangs with Keenan on any sort of level and Gibbs goes crazy in week number 8, because you're 1-6 and you need a change, right? But what if Gibbs is that change? What if Addison breaking out is that change? My guess is you probably sat Addison. Howard, can I tell you my honest psychological? I took psychology in college for a reason. For this moment right here between me and you, this is why I did it. I'm pretty confident you sat Addison last week, because I don't think you would want to trade him if you started him. You'd want to believe in something that you had in your lineup that did well. And so my guess is you didn't play him. It's not your fault. It was, probably had a complicated situation where you're like Flowers or Ridley, and you sat him, and you're like, damn it, let me just get rid of him, get rid of his face. I don't want to see him anymore. I'd say, like, for this week, Gibbs and Addison's better. I don't know what the future holds. The bye week for the Bears is after this week, so maybe Gibbs gets relegated back to, not an amazing start, but I think the Addison Gibbs side's just better for now. I just don't know. I can't guarantee you that Gibbs is going to keep his value. If the chat would vote on that one, would you rather have Addison and Gibbs and Hunt or Keenan? Please vote for our boy. And let me know if I'm right on that benching of Addison. I'm almost positive you did. And it's not your fault. It wasn't like the easiest thing to see coming, and now that you see it, you're pissed. And I get it. Would you trade Nico or Puka and Henderson for Eckler? The weird question here is, it's almost like you're asking me, would you trade no offense to anybody that has a Spectra, What is it, Kia Spectra? A Kia Spectra or a Tesla for Eckler. I mean, that's what you're saying. I love Nico, but Nico's, a Spectra compared to Puka. Puka is a Tesla, and you're like, which one? As if they're the same, as if they're close, as if the question's even remotely the same, Cap. It's not. It's like saying, would you trade a $20 bill and a $5 bill, or a blank check and a $5 bill for this player over here? So Nico and Henderson for Eckler would be vetoed in a league that doesn't even allow vetoes. Now, Puka and Henderson's more in line, and if you have to do that, I still think that's a good trade if you need an RB. Puka's fantastic, though, right now. But doesn't mean I don't do that if I'm in desperate need of a change. But those are not even close, those two different trade ideas. So, did he say if he started him or not? Addison, I'm looking for his comment. $5 hauler, any chance that Tajay ends up being as disappointing as Rashad White? Tajay Spears? Sure. I mean, definitely a chance that he's disappointing. Because, what if he, as the lone back, he gets swarmed and they're throwing him between the tackles too much and he doesn't get that change of pace look? And we're feeling the change of pace vibes. We're like, Spears looks great. Well, it's because he's in there when the team's maybe going to throw. And that's the difference between when a back gets injected in the lineup. This is what happened when we had Eckler and Joshua Kelly on the field at the same time before Eckler went down. And Kelly was going crazy. And then as soon as Eckler went down, he was not subject to the same defensive reads. And that can't happen. But I do believe Spears, if Derrick Henry's traded, does go to the moon to some degree. Baker throws a little pass to Rashad White. Okay, Rashad White's trying to ruin my high or low 5-player contest here. Might pick him. What's he doing? Any chance? Okay, so let's see here. White and Madison. Okay, as White and Madison, when their starters are left, Tajay is great, but the offense sucks. I think it's a very good question to pose for sure. Cole, appreciate you with a super chat. Traded away Ridley and Cook for Kirk and Achane. I think you smashed that trade. As much as I love Ridley more than the average Bear, Achane I love more than every Bear on the planet Earth. That's what I'm saying, bro. Baker snapping that football, throwing that football. Defense saying no. Penalty. Buffalo. Penalty. First down. Pass interference. What is that, number 20? Pass interference on the defense. Remains first, or is for who is that? Yeah. Is that Otten? First down. Bucs move across midfield now. Otten drawing the PI. There's no need to jump on his back to defend that. Well, that's a rookie mistake. That's a defensive rookie mistake. McDermott ain't happy. Okay, Baker says, quiet down, quiet down, quiet down. Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go. Pitch to number 21. Rashad White not getting the football right now. Buffalo Bill D is stout. Is that Vaughn? That's Vaughn. Yeah, remember Vaughn like a year and a half ago? Potential upside. Vaughn is not anything super special. They do like him. I've heard from beat writers they really do like him, but he never gets embedded into any type of opportunity. But they've got Vaughn out there now at RB, which it bodes well for my lower on the yardage for Rashad White. Rashad White's trying to ruin that for me. Okay, in the gun. Oh, fumble! Oh, botched play. I need that sack, though. I'm looking for 2.5 sacks taken by Baker. 2.5 sacks taken. I need 3 sacks. Baker almost got sacked there. That would have been what we needed. Yeah, let me restart the stream if I go out, then, because there probably is a little bit of a delay as you watch the YouTube or the Amazon Prime stream. So I restarted it, so I'm as caught up as I can be, but the YouTube delay is about 10-15 seconds. This blurriness is bothering me. All right, Kincaid season. Mayfield, 3rd and 9, calls a timeout, walks to the sideline and says, I don't like what I'm seeing here. I'm going to get embarrassed in a second if I don't call a timeout. Buffalo Bill defense is just, it's tough. It's a tough D. It's a tough D. Baker, I like how Baker tries to quiet the Buffalo Bill crowd, though. Everybody quiet down. Everybody quiet. Hey, Buffalo, quiet down, please. I don't know if that's habit. Did anybody see Baker do that? I just now thought to comment on it. But Baker goes in and goes, and it's like, if you're the crowd, what are you going to do? He's trying to quiet the Buffalo Bill crowd down. Is he out of his mind? Is he out of his mind? This Bill crowd says, bring it. Bring the thunder. This Bill, there are Bill fans everywhere. Okay, 3rd and 9, short about 2 yards. I think they probably kick a field goal here. I don't think the Bucs are going to be crazy enough to lead points, to not get those points on the board. They can't lead points on the field. Here they come. They come in. I wouldn't be surprised if they faked it, though. I'll tell you that right now, because I have a feeling the Bucs do feel like underdogs here. They may potentially do some fake. That would be crazy. But this is a 4th and 2 field goal opportunity. Little grimace on the defensive coordinator's face there. Okay, here we go. Oh, awful kick! Buffalo Bills take over. That's so. Maybe I wasn't right at the end of the day. Oh man, he looks pissed. I wasn't right at the end of the day that it was a fake, but it was definitely a fake kick. It was a fake kick. What in the hell was that? Oh, bro. Look at that coaching staff. They're like, holy shit. Why did we go for it? It's 4th and 2. What are we doing? Was it blocked? Or was that the laces face toward the kicker like the Cardinals situation? Buffalo Bill. Kincaid football. Right around midfield. Let's go. Let's see here. Whopper, appreciate you. Traded Pickens and A. Jones for A. Jones and Dillon. I take A. Jones and Dillon if you need an RB, but I do like Pickens. Pickens is going to put up a fight on that one. Like he's a great player. So you need a wide receiver. I like the Pickens side a little bit. If you need a running back, I like the Aaron Jones side. It's even type of move. Slight lean toward A. Jones if he can get fully healthy. Remember how you said the guy wouldn't take Mostert and Evans for JJ? He somehow accepted. My team will eventually be Tua, Brees, JT, Pierce, Herbert, JJ, Cup, Ridley. I wish I could hit the you got him button, but my got him button isn't working right now because I got to restart my entire system. But I'll tell you this, Megas. You got him. Got him. Boom. Manual got him. Here, I'll do it this way. Got him. Nice job. Part of me in saying that, too, is to motivate you. Yeah, I did kick better than this kick. Let's just be frank. Let's be frank and honest here. Let's have an honest conversation about my kicking ability versus his kicking ability. Because I'm pretty sure my kick, this is set to be at 45, but it really wasn't. It was set at 45 yards, but it really felt like 39. But still the longest kick in the Super Bowl extravaganza. I had the longest kick. I'm a little overweight there. I've lost some lb since then. I've gotten stronger. But I hold the longest kick in the Super Bowl extravaganza over the 3-day weekend, or the 3-day weekend event. Your boy here, the deepest kicker, the best kicking performance, the furthest kick in the entire Super Bowl extravaganza by any fan or contestant. Diggs catching a nice little pass there. Justin Tucker, who? Yes. Someone says it was blocked. You could say that. I understand where you're coming from, but if we show this kick one more time, I kind of think you're wrong. Look how high. I mean, look, that goes up pretty high. You know, could it be blocked? Yeah. Could I kick it a little bit higher? Yeah, I could, but that's still pretty high, bro. And now what I should be is hopping on my leg, but I have a torn ACL recovered knee there. So you notice my bad form. So I kick it, and then instead of like hopping on my leg, I step down on my right leg to help protect my knee. But what do you want? What do you want from a man that's retired from sports for a long time? The Niners should pick me up. The Niners need a kicker bad, desperately. Yeah, you need to hop on that leg. I don't, but that's okay. All right, Allen in the gun, 1st and 20. Not a good start, but let's get some Kincaid action here. Okay, Gabe Davis. Now, I know this is about where Isaac says, where's the Kincaid target? It's coming, bro. Sanders might be splitting snaps with Chuba Hubbard. Yeah, Superfish. I don't know how I feel about Miles Sanders. I don't. In the gun, again, Allen throws the football to James Cook. Nice little gainer, probably about 3 yards short of a first. It'll be 3rd and 3, roughly. And hopefully this is where Kincaid gets his first reception of the day. I know we're all a little... I think I need to end the live stream in order to get Kincaid to go nuts. That's typically how these things kind of work. 2 super chats awaiting right here. This one here from Daniel. Daniel says, Smitty, my running backs are... because of injuries. Start Foreman. Josh Allen back to pass. Oh, Shakir down to the what is that, like the 7-yard line? What a throw! What amount of time this guy had. Start Foreman, Hendo, Moss, or Sharps. I'd probably go Foreman and then Hendo in that order. But like if I don't know, maybe I go. Hendo might be safer. Foreman's got a little more upside, but risk. Oh, wow. He's wide open. Honestly, what took Josh Allen that long to even decide to go there? I mean, he was wide open. It was a good throw, but good God. Okay, Cook running down to about the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4. 2nd and goal. 4 yards to go. Hendo's safer, but it does matter what we hear in the coming days about Roshan. And he's cleared the concussion protocol. He's going to play. But does he get like a boatload of work, or is he going to be relegated as the backup? Then it would be Foreman. Smitty will be the Bucs kicker next week. That or the Niners kicker. But Shanahan will get me hurt, so I don't know if I'll accept. Drop B-Rob for Spears. I would personally, if you don't need B-Rob right now. But B-Rob's got some trade value, so you got to be careful. Oh, Dalton Kincaid! Down to the 1! Is that a touchdown? Oh, God! There's a pitch to Dalton. A pitch to Dalton. He gets down to... Let's review that. Oh, get in there. Get in there. Ah! Dalton Kincaid down to the 1-yard line. That's what you get for handing it to Lat Murray. You should have handed it to Dalton. Oh, my God. Why? 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 Sometimes the luck is just unreal. Maybe he gets it back right here. He's even on the field. He's got to be. He's the only active tight end. There he is. He's on the right side in the slot. Dalton Kincaid in the slot on the right. Dalton, let's do it, Dalton. Allen's probably going to run it in. Oh, they're just trying to draw him offsides. 4th down. Maybe they're just actually ending the quarter. They still may go for it. Gibbs plus Monty for JJ. I'd take JJ. Superflex team is Hurts, Burrow. Okay, it's a good team. Good team, JT. I like it a lot. Kelsey, very, very good squad. I would definitely take JJ. You can afford essentially to wait on him, and he's such a good value for you. God, that was so close. So close. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Get down. Dalton, get the ball over the goal line. Do it now. Do it live. All right, I'm going to end this live stream after this play. Good God. Good God. Can we get some Dalton Kincaid emojis, please? Everybody drop Dalton Kincaid emojis for the next 30 seconds non-stop. Just non-freaking stop. Dalton Kincaid. Rain Dalton Kincaid. Good God. Get to the chopper. Dalton. Dalton, get down. Not yet. Don't get down yet. Get down in the end zone. Get to the chopper, Dalton. Do it now. Do it live, Dalton. Dalton, this is a highly successful situation, Dalton. Very, very good play. Design, Dalton. In the chopper. Are the Bills going to kick this ball or what? Keep raining Kincaid. Keep raining Kincaid. The most Kincaid emojis that have ever been rained down on any show in the history of YouTube. God. You know how excited we would have been if we got that damn touchdown. Gosh dang it, man. I'm so tired of the luck. We got Tua's durable dropping in a Jalen Hurts in the middle of this nonsense, bro. Starting Addison or Zay. Look how selfish Alex is getting here. I'm going Addison. Dell or Chuba? Dell. Addison Zay. I already answered it, Alex. If Walker did not practice start or does not play, start Charbonnet, of course, but don't worry so much about Walker right now. Get down! Get in the end zone! Do it live! Okay, 4th and goal. In the gun. That was Kincaid in motion, right? Kincaid in motion again. Kincaid! Kincaid! No! 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 Was that batted? I think it was batted. Son of a bee! Oh, God! It's not even his fault! He's wide open, floated to him! Josh Allen! Good God! DeMarco or Freeman, probably, or DeMarcado or Freeman, probably DeMarcado. Good God, man. All right. We got to end the live stream just to get some luck going. But good God, man. 2 touchdowns. And none of those were really his fault. It wasn't like Kincaid tried his best to get in the end zone the first time. That second one was Josh Allen didn't float. It got defended by a defender. It had nothing to do with Dalton Kincaid. God, if he just floated it, it would have been a touchdown to Dalton. Would have been a touchdown to Dalton. Would have been a touchdown to Dalton. I'll see you all after the game. Appreciate you. Oh, we got a super chat here. Hold on. Pickens or Zay? Pickens for me. I like Flowers, but go Pickens. Thank you for the super chat, bro. I'll see you all after. I don't have an outro because my board's not working, so I'll see you all in a bit. Good God. Yeah, 2 red zone targets you're right. I mean, look, good takeaway here, at least. None of them are his fault. Okay, I'll see you on a little bit. Almost an INT. See you all in a bit.